So this particular panel here, we have two different designs, printed vinyl. We get a lot of requests for printed vinyl. The one thing we have to do is work with the printer, whoever's developing the artwork. We have to bring it in such a way that we duplicate the pattern, so when we wrap it around, this portion of the pattern obviously is duplicated on the other piece of vinyl, so whenever it wraps around and everything mates up, it all lines up. So this is a couple examples of those types of applications. This is an example of rigidized metal. There's probably a dozen to 20 different versions, different patterns of rigidized metal. But when you come over here and look at that, you'll understand why roll forming it, spot welding it, would just ruin the appearance of that. And that's why we're limited to our Premier and in the enclosed type closure to be able to finish it to match. But this is some rigidized metal. On this side, we have some Chem metal. There's a lot of different options for Chem metal. Chem metal, they take the skin and they actually apply a bunch of different chemicals to it so that it oxidizes in certain ways to create the artwork, to create the appearance. I know MODERNFOLD did a real big job with Chem metal early on that it really just looked like a rusty panel. But that's the look they wanted, you know. But it turned out neat. But it just depends on, you know, what they're looking for. Here's an example of some veneer with some wainscoting on it. So again, we can do those types of things through our local mill right there in Dyersville. Our woodworker there in Dyersville, he can do those types of things, work with you. Or we can provide the panel and they have that added on in the field. Here's the inner lamp. You saw this in the design line guide. You can see how those raised pattern, that expandable nose, we have to grind off a lot of that pattern to retract that nose, and it wouldn't lend itself to. So again, you're looking at the Premier product with the enclosed as your best option there. This veneer panel had some design routed in the face of it, so you have that available to you. If you have some artwork or some design that you wanted to have routed into your veneer, get with your inside sales rep and see if they can get that quoted by our manufacturer there. Maybe incorporate that into your design. And then on this side, these inlays, these aluminum inlays have become pretty popular. We do this quite a bit with our veneered skins, having some